My name is Blanc, and I will be giving my informative speech on how to properly braid hair while using weave. Her hair is her canvas, and each style that she paints on that canvas expresses her happiness, joy, pain, self-love, self-confidence, and new beginnings. That quote was from the blog vixen, a great blogger. And in that speech, I felt like she spoke volumes about the hair and styles. Today, I will be informing you on how to properly braid hair while using weave. First, I will start off by explaining the materials that you need to do this, to conduct this procedure. Next, I will be informing you on the steps on how to do two techniques, box braids and cornrow style. Then I will be informing you on how to maintain your hair and what products are needed and the usage for the products. First, let me start off by giving you the materials that are needed to conduct this task. We will start off by using a rat tail comb. The rat tail comb is used to part the hair evenly and make it parallel by using the tail on the rat tail comb. Next, I will be using a bush comb. This bush comb is used to comb the hair out without putting so much strain onto the scalp. Then you will need some gel. This gel is to lay down the outer area of your hair. Edge control. The edge control is to put on your edges. You get it? Edge control. And then you will need rubber bands. The rubber bands are needed to secure the hair at the end. And most but not least, you will need the braiding hair. The braiding hair is used, I can't explain to you how to properly braid hair while using weave if I don't have the weave, right? The braiding hair. Today, I will be using a friend of mine to be able to inform you on how to properly braid hair using my two techniques. She's actually my goddaughter. Okay, now I started the process by using my rat tail comb to part the area that is needed to be braided, which I will be using to perform my box braid style. Make sure you part the part to the best of how you want it to be, because this part will be parted all around your hair evenly throughout your hair. I would be putting edge control in the front of her hair to lay down her edges. I will be putting gel around her hair. I would be putting gel around her outer hair to lay her outer hair down. And also I will be using a bush comb to comb her hair out without putting strings in. To do this technique, if I was actually proceeding with doing her head of box braids, but I'm just informing you, so I'm not going to do all of that, but those will be the steps first to do. And then you will take your weave, put it make sure it's halfway evenly. You place it against the scalp onto the hair, making the weave the outer layer and her natural hair the middle layer. You twist the layers inside in a braid motion and you braid it. You braid the hair, you twist it, you cross twist over and over until you get to the end of your hair. And then once it's at the end of your hair, you secure it with a black rubber band. And it will be something like these all the way down. And that's the box braid technique. To do the cornrow technique, you will need the same thing. I will put edge control on the edges. I will put the gel on the outer area. I would have parting the narrow part from the edge area to the nape area using my rat tail comb. And then I would be combing her hair out using my bush comb. Then I will proceed with braiding the hair. I will separate my extensions to halfway. I will press it to the scalp. I will grab my area. My two extensions will be my outer area. My natural hair will be in my inner area. and I will proceed to braid to the back while gripping hair, and I would proceed with braiding to the back, all the way to the back until the hair, all the hair that's on the scalp is braided and it's hanging in like a hanging motion. And then I will braid it all the way down and secure it with a rubber band. And that is the cornrow technique. Now, thank you. Now that I have given you the different materials that are needed to conduct these two techniques, and I have shown you the steps to doing these techniques, I will be, sorry about the chair, it's not cooperating. I will be telling you about the things that are needed to maintain your hair after it is braided, either the box braid style, using the box braid technique, or using the cornrow techniques. What I suggest you do is first use the leave-in conditioner. You put a little on the tip of your finger and you go down each braid, or put the leave-in conditioner on your scalp. Any scalp that is exposed, it helps you keep your hair moist, because after the braiding technique, your hair tends to hurt or it tends to be very dry. This is a light grease material. It keeps your hair moistured and it keeps it soft and it keep it manageable. So that's what I use to keep my hair together. Then you will need a scarf. Your scarf is for at night. You wrap your hair up with no hair being exposed. And it helps hold, it not only helps hold your hair together, but it actually helps the moisture from the leave-in conditioner to stay in your scalp. Okay? So now that I've given you the materials that are needed for the process, the steps that are needed to conduct it, and the products that are needed, and the uses of it to make it manageable for after it is braided, I hope you gather a lot of material for this. I hope you can use my braiding techniques to create your creative style, to express yourself. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day, and thank you for listening. Bye-bye.
Now that's 100% right.